Hey, would you like to increase the views on your LinkedIn profile? My name is Bill Benoist. I'm a certified professional career coach here in Silicon Valley, and in this video, I'm going to show you one way that you can do that very easily. If you are a professional in career transition, or maybe you're currently working but you're looking for a new job, maybe just career development in general is important for you, then you probably understand the value of LinkedIn. But in this video, what I want to do is I want to show you exactly how you can increase the views on your profile. With over 90% of recruiters that are now using LinkedIn to source candidates, this is one of the most important tools that you have out there. So let me go ahead and bring up my LinkedIn account, and I'm going to walk you through a couple of steps here. So are you looking to build some authentic, meaningful relationships, or maybe just reach the right people in the right industry, or even become a thought leader in the industry? Maybe you're a subject matter expert and now you want to become a thought leader. You're going to do it through LinkedIn groups. LinkedIn has actually gone on record and said that individuals who are engaged in LinkedIn groups will actually receive 4 times more profile views than the average LinkedIn user out there. But again, you have to be engaged. So let me show you how this actually works. Here is my homepage of LinkedIn. And let's say I'm starting out and I want to look for some relevant groups, either in the industry I'm in, the skills that I have, or, maybe just the topics that I really kind of want to address out there. So let's start with, say that you are a vice president of sales. So one of the topics, one of the groups out here may be sales leadership. So I'm going to go ahead and type this in. I'm going to type in sales leadership. I don't even have to finish it. Here it is, sales leadership and group. But by the way, let's say that didn't show right there. I just want to kind of continue on, and I want to show you just a little tip. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, and when this comes up, I'm going to click on the more right here, and you'll see groups down here, and that should also take me to anything that is related to sales leadership. So here we see, look at this, the first one there, Sales Marketing VP Forum for CSO, CMO, leadership executives, management. Probably a great group to belong to if you're in sales leadership. How about something a little bit more, what I would say, down to earth? How about if you were an elementary school teacher? Check this out, elementary. I'm not even typing it all in. There it is right there. LinkedIn has over 2 million active groups. So if you're saying, wow, all these groups out there, it's just a drop in the bucket. So here I've typed in elementary school teacher, and you can, as I go through here, look right here, Elementary School Teachers of America, 22,000 members. How about if you're skilled in Adobe Creative Suites? Let's try that one. Adobe Creative, there it is right there. And what do we have in here? Adobe Premiere, 57,000. Adobe Illustrator, 89,000. Adobe Photoshop, 334,000. There's something for everyone. And by the way, maybe you want to do something just for fun and not really looking at, say, career related. I can get this. I can put in meditation, and I'll have a group in meditation. I could probably put in mountain biking, mountain bike. Let's see here, just out of curiosity. Oh, maybe I have to search on this one. I'll do a search there. And here it is, groups. International Police Mountain Bike Association, New England Mountain Bike Association. There are groups in everything. Now, one caveat, when you find a group that you want to join, you're going to have to request to join it, and that's just common. So when you click on this, you're going to see this request to join. My experience, if the group is fairly active, a couple of thousand members, you are probably looking at about a 24 to 48 hour turnaround, if not sooner. Once you are accepted into the group, you're going to see the groups listed over here on the left hand side, and you'll see here's groups that I actually belong to. So Boomer Nation, Job Search Advice, AARP, Mature Workers, Baby Boomer Empowerment, Productivity Network. So if I click on, say, AARP, here are all the recent posts right here just in this group. Now, rule of thumb, you don't want to be just out there posting new things. First, you want to participate. So by meaning participate, let the members start getting to know you. So you may comment on other people's posts or share other people's posts there. Hold off before you actually start making, your own posts. But once you do start making your own post, again, you want to provide relevant information. And I think also one of the best things to do is write an article in the group itself and let these members know. Because here's a neat little feature about groups. As I mentioned, 4 times more likely that you're going to get people clicking on your profile. So let's say that I'm, interested in learning a little bit more about this person right here. I'm going to click on their profile. I can see some of the information. You notice that I'm second connection because I'm in the group with her. But let's just say, for example, I'm going to go back to my profile for a moment. There's this option in LinkedIn called Open Candidate, and here it is here, so you can fill this out, open to job opportunities. You see that I'm only open to recruiters on this. I'm the only one that can see this. If you guys went to my profile, you would not be able to see this because I'm only open to recruiters. You'd have to have the recruiter membership level. However, if let's say that I was in career transition, I was looking for a new job right now, one of the things that I might want to do is click on this little edit button here and change this from only recruiters to all LinkedIn members, and then go ahead and save that. So what would happen? Well, then all of a sudden when somebody is clicking on something I posted or shared in the group and they wanted to learn more about me, and they click and they find on the profile that I'm actually open to job opportunities. Well, just think if that was a recruiter or a hiring manager. So it's a great way to network. So I hope you found this video informative and useful. And if you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell notification. That way you're not going to miss anything, as I do upload new career tips and strategies every Tuesday. Thanks again for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you next week.